Probably one of cricket's greatest and oldest rivalries, the English and the Australians finally meet again in the decider in the third ODI in 2020, which is all scheduled to happen in Manchester on Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. This series has given us so much joy. We've actually seen such a brand of cricket after such a long time. The world has been through enough. And I am here to give you guys a big insight into the numbers, into stats and match figures before we head into the game. So without much further ado, let's quickly jump into the video. Like I said earlier, this match of the series is also going to be played at Old Trafford in Manchester, but that's not what we're going to discuss right now. We're going to look at the head-to-head between these two great cricketing nations in the last 9 ODIs that they've played together in the UK, not outside the UK. So if we have a look at it, in the last 9 ODIs, England have had the upper hand. They won 7 of 9 and only 2 have been won by Australia. So England go into this game with winning momentum from the last game and also with head-to-head on their side. So let's move on and let's speak about a few important numbers before going into this game. The first of those numbers is Aaron Finch, the captain of Australia. He only needs 29 runs to get to 5,000 ODI runs. That stat is absolutely staggering. This man has probably been the only Australian batsman in this entire series who have actually showed some form, to have shown some courage and stand in the middle to make a partnership and see Australia through. Moving on and speaking about a very interesting stat with respect to the English cricket team. In the last 9 bilateral ODI series at home, England have won each of them. There's absolutely been no loss. So bilateral series, England again have an upper hand going into the decider. On the other hand, Australia's chasing record when in England has not been great as well. They've chased 7 times in the last 10 years, and out of those 7 times they've won only once, and 6 times they've faced a defeat. So in this game, everything points towards English momentum, but if Australia will have to win, they will have to bat first and put a decent score on the board, which is again the mantra that's gone down in this series. And last but not least, let me speak about David Warner and Jofra Archer. This battle is magnificent. In international cricket, Jofra Archer has picked David Warner 7 times. In the series itself, in the ongoing series, he's picked his wicket 4 times. So Jofra Archer and David Warner is going to be a great battle to watch out for. Let's quickly move on and let me tell you about the top 4 player picks that I've chosen to go into this game. First of those players is Stephen Smith. Steve Smith obviously missed the first ODI because of a concussion that he picked up during the net session, but he was cleared to play the second one, but as a precautionary measure, he wasn't allowed to play. He just decided to give it a rest, and in the third ODI, he is most likely to get back into the team because the team needs him more than anybody else does at the moment, and he is one person who you can trust with your life. So Steve Smith is going to come back, and I have to speak about Adam Zampa. Adam Zampa is one such cricketer who has blossomed into a fantastic leg spinner. He is already making his mark among the legends. Everybody's noticing this young man's work, and Adam Zampa has had a fantastic series also. And if we speak about the English player picks that I've gone with, the Jason Roy and Chris Wood. Jason Roy obviously didn't play the T20I series. He looked kind of in decent touch in the last game, but wasn't able to convert it. He was run out, unfortunately. Jason Roy will want to get going, and we absolutely love it when he does. And last but not least, I'm going to have to speak about Chris Woakes. This gentleman has been in fantastic form. In the last game, when his team needed him the most, when the wicket was actually not doing a lot, it was on the slower side, and he absolutely beautifully adapted to those conditions and picked up 3 crucial wickets. So these are my 4 player picks going into the final ODI, the decider between England and Australia. And let's quickly have a look at my predicted 11 of both these sides. Let me start off with the English side. The English side has been fantastic. Eoin Morgan has been a great captain, and I think the inclusion of Tom Curran and Sam Curran, the changes that I made from my previous ODI, the 11, I think it's just justifies everything. Sam Curran was beautiful with the ball in the last game. Tom Curran was absolutely magnificent with the bat. Him and Adil Rashid took England to 231. They were in absolute tatters. So these two gentlemen deserve a place there. But this team looks formidable. They're at home, they have the momentum, and this team definitely looks like if this team bats first and if Jason Roy is opening the innings, then if Jason Roy fires, then England is a very hard team to beat at home. Moving on, let me quickly speak about Australia. And the one change according to me is the fact that Marcus Stoinis may have to sit out, and replacing him will come in Steve Smith. Steve Smith has to have a place in that 11. Australia have had great collapses in the ongoing series itself twice, once in the T20Is and once in the ODIs, and Australia will not want that to happen. And for that not to happen again, Steve Smith needs to be in the playing 11. So this completes my predicted 11 for both these teams. And before I finish, I have to tell you guys that the CricTracker audience has given their verdict of who was going to win in the third ODI between England and Australia. 49% go with England and 51% go with Australia. So they think that Australia is going to win, but entire momentum is with England, and Australia will definitely have to put up a great show if they want to prove CricTracker's audience right. So guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button. In the comments, tell me what predicted 11 you would have gone with. And if you already haven't done it, then hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell right next to it. And I will see you guys with more such videos very soon.